have a first caller on the line for the evening. Manoj has dialed in from Bengaluru. Manoj, how can we help you?
Hi, Kavita and Kartik.
Hi.
So I own an apartment in Bangalore which costs about 40 lakhs and it's under loan of 40 lakhs. So the apartment is 5-year-old. I am looking at investing in a second property, considering the appreciation in the near future. So should I close the loan first and then think of investing in the second property, or should I invest in the second one?
So basically, you've come into surplus funds. See, that's a question Kartik really likes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Kavita already knows that, Manoj. So, every time there's a surplus and there is a property involved, then my favorite answer is, listen, why don't you create more and more assets? You see, we have to make formulas work in terms of 1 + 1 = 11. So, by all means, keep your property. You see, the logic for that is very simple, Manoj. Your real estate property is already appreciating every day, right? Now, having said that, the loan that you are going to take, which you've taken on that, is about 9.5%. That's the cost of the loan. Your property itself is growing by about, say, 12 to 15%, which is much higher than the cost of the loan. So, therefore, it is absolutely viable to take a loan. Now, you're going to move to another property. So, the thing is, there's no rush to finish the loan. Is your EMI falling within 35 to 40% of your your monthly income? Are you going to be comfortable with the fact that you are having to pay an EMI plus you have another property, maybe an EMI for that or maybe no EMI for that, or the surplus that you're talking right now, you're going to go ahead and invest that. But very often I also have a different suggestion to make, which is to say that when you have one property, you have one surplus, a very nice financial habit is to maintain a 1:1 ratio, or preferably a 2:1 ratio, which is to say that for every 1 rupee in real estate, I should have 2 rupees in other than real estate. So what happens is I make profits there, I get my liquidity, I earn interest, or I earn profits. And from those profits, time to time, I can make some prepayments. And as a result of which my loan itself will get over in about 8 or 10 years in a structured manner, of course. In the process, my capital has been paid off because in a much earlier time, I've saved on interest, I've created 2 assets, I've got a mutual fund asset also going on, or stocks, or maybe a fixed deposit, whatever you like. But as long as you've got multiple assets, happening and working all in your favor, that's a great idea. If this land is going to appreciate, you think it's a better idea than going into an equity mutual fund, which is to say that you're going to earn more than 14 or 15% per annum compounded, then go ahead and buy that land of yours.
Okay, so essentially what Kartik is telling you here is don't put all your eggs in one basket. However, the idea here is that real estate is a good asset to invest in, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have this channel up and running for you. Before we move on, Kartik, we know that the pay commission has, been granted, has essentially been cleared by the government. Now, a lot of people are going to come into a lot of money.
That's right.
Surplus funds, like we keep talking about on the channel. And the sense is that a lot of that is going to get into real estate. Any pointers that you would want to give all those government employees who are in for this huge windfall now?
Yeah, so, it's actually funny. It's going to be ironical to what you just said. So, real estate is a fantastic asset. Yes, it creates a lot of wealth. But you see, this is an opportunity where you should not rush into it, because there are umpteen examples of how people have got stuck because of liquidity factor. The real estate is doing well. The market is doing sometimes well, sometimes not so well. When you want to get out, you can't really get out. So this is a time to equalize your overall financial position. So if you've got enough and more in real estate, look at your overall net worth. And if you think that in your net worth, you're lacking liquidity, you don't even have more than 30 or 40% of your overall net worth as a liquid net worth, then maybe this is time to think about it really hard. Go to a fixed deposit, go to a bond fund, which is even better than a fixed deposit tax-wise, or maybe if you're happy with it, go to equity mutual funds or go to direct equities. But create different kind of assets. Don't be in a rush. You're going to get a lump sum, right? Now, from your monthly investment, you see, what's going to happen is while you're going to get a big packet due to the pay commission, that's your lump sum. On an ongoing basis, you're going to get a little more on your monthly incomes as well. So there, if you want to take another real estate and maybe therefore you pay a little bit of an EMI from that increased income, then that's absolutely fine. But your lump sum, please try and use it wisely.
Right, so that's a smart tip coming your way over there. Use your lump sum to first take a look at your investment, take a look at your portfolio. If you have enough of money in real estate, then try and distribute your money. But if you have enough of your money in equities and other kind of assets, then that is probably time for you now to buy into real estate, because real estate also is slowly but surely picking up. Another thing that you can also keep in mind is you can use your income to pay off the loan rather than use the surplus to pay off the loan. create two assets at the same time.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.